Why did the earliest Christians make the sign of the cross? And what does it really mean for us today? You've probably seen it, a small gesture tracing a cross on the forehead, or the larger one from forehead to chest and shoulder to shoulder. Some call it outdated or even superstitious, but let's look at what the early church actually did and why. We find the first clear description around the year 204 AD from Tertullian, an early Christian writer. He says, "In all our travels and movements, in coming in and going out, when we put on our clothes and shoes, when we bathe, when we sit at table, when we light the lamps, in all the ordinary actions of daily life, we trace upon the forehead the sign of the cross." This wasn't something new in Tertullian's time. It was already an ancient custom among believers, likely going back to the apostles or very early generations. So where did it come from? Not magic or ritual for its own sake. The roots are deeply biblical. In the Old Testament, the prophet Ezekiel saw a vision. God commanded a mark to be placed on the foreheads of those who grieved over sin, a sign of protection and belonging to him. Early Christians saw this mark as pointing forward to the cross. The Hebrew letter Tav, the last letter of the alphabet, was shaped like a cross in ancient forms, a perfect symbol of completion and salvation. Then in Revelation, we read of God's servants sealed on their foreheads, protected from judgment, marked as his own. Passages like Revelation 7:3, 9:4, and 14:1 describe this seal. For the first believers, that seal was fulfilled in Christ's cross, the ultimate mark of redemption. They connected it directly to baptism. When you were baptized, you were signed with the cross as Christ's own, claimed for him, sealed against evil. It was a reminder, I have been crucified with Christ, Galatians 2:20. Not a charm, but a confession of faith and a renewal of what baptism did in you. So is it superstitious? No. The early Christians insisted it wasn't about magic or earning favor. It was about remembering Christ's victory over sin and death. Cyril of Jerusalem in the 4th century called it a seal that terrifies the devil and reminds us of the crucified Lord. Today, when we make the sign of the cross, whether small on the forehead, in quiet moments, or the full gesture before prayer, we're doing the same thing those first believers did. We're renewing our baptism. We're declaring, I belong to Christ, crucified and risen. We're claiming his protection in a world full of fear. It says, my life is marked by the one who conquered death. The same sign that protected the faithful in Ezekiel's vision and sealed the servants in Revelation is yours today. Fear doesn't have the last word. Christ does.